Previously, we arrived at the Zaiwei capital, but the gates were closed because Yang Sang has been attacking. So, in order to get into the capital, we had to capture Yang Sang or help the guards capture Yang Sang. So, that's what we're doing right now. We're looking for Yang Sang.
Don't make me say it again. I don't have time for this.
Damn you, Dongwon!
Hey, that's the guy we helped in Moonwater Plains.
Free the children now, and maybe I'll go easy on you. What have you done with the children?
I'm impressed. Let's see what else you can do.
I won't let you do whatever you want.
I suppose you'll make good test subjects, or at least spare parts.
This isn't going to be easy.
You cannot do that right now.
Scientific progress. My minions aren't running up to smack. Behold my creation!
He's spitting in the face of the natural order.
Relax. Okay, this has been entirely unpleasant. Dongwon out.
I hate it here. Is that scary man gone? Is it over? Thank you. When those weird machines grabbed me, I thought I was done for. Why did they take me here? You're probably right. Can I go home now?
Did you find anything? You were gone so long, I thought you got what you needed and left. I guess not. It wasn't the Lumang? Li Dongwan. I'd heard his name whispered at Granny's Inn, but I dismissed the stories of automatons and demons as tall tales. To hear you say they were true is troubling. Yes, I can finally help you for a change. The cart's trail ended in front of a large encampment. That may be their new Lumang stronghold, and from what I've heard, Maung San, another of Yun Sang's enforcers, is there.
Maung San may have the information you need, but there's a complication. I'm going to have to ask a favor of you again. The Lumang dragged off some villagers with the grain. If you go there, please help them.
I need your help.
A dynamic quest has begun. You have acquired a new quest item.
Rescuing me? The heavens bless you, warrior. I thought no one was coming for me. When I was dragged away, I assumed everyone else was dead. Maung San? You mean Yun Sang's enforcer? He's here, but I don't know where he is. But I know someone who might. A Talis patroller tried to save me from the Lumang as they dragged me and some others here. But there were too many Lumang. He's imprisoned in the stronghold as well. If he patrols this area, he probably knows his way around the camp and where Maung San is. I haven't a clue. The granary attack, the fire, our kidnapping, it's all a blur. I'm sorry I'm not more helpful. If you could get a better look at the stronghold... let me think. I remember. Watchtowers. There are watchtowers all over the stronghold. If you could get up on top of one, you could see all around the camp and find the Talus patroller. It'd also make it easier for you to take the Lu Meng by surprise. Good. I'm glad I could help. Oh, and one last thing, warrior. We weren't the only ones kidnapped. If you see any other villagers, please help them.
You're lucky not to be in my place, warrior. I tried to rescue some Grand Harvest villagers from the Lu Meng, and was put in shackles for my trouble. I'm impressed you got this far. I guess you haven't run into Maung San yet. I don't know for sure. He and his pets only appear when there's trouble. I've patrolled this area for months, and I've never seen him wandering around. But I've never gotten a good look at the Lumang's den, which is very heavily guarded. That may be where he spends his time. Well, if you're dead set on visiting the spirit realm, go ahead. I'm filing a report. Maybe then the Talus will do something about the Lumang stronghold.
A dynamic quest has begun.
My pets! Why would you do this? Who are you? Why would you kill my babies? Yun-Sang, you expect me to tell you after you murdered my children? Never. I am as loyal to him as my animals were to me. I'd rather die. Fiends take you, you cur!
What in the... Why are you here? A patroller reported that Maung San was in the Lumang Den and that Doran had been bested. Don't tell me you were the one who subdued Doran. And now you've taken down Maung San. Look, I appreciate busting skulls as much as the next guy, but capturing Yun Sang is my business, and it's up to me to interrogate this prisoner. At the end of the day, you're a civilian. I know you wanted to Zaiwei, but that's only gonna happen if I capture Yun Sang, not before. Listen, just peacefully hand over Maung San, and I'll pass on any information he gives us. Fair? Hey, my hands are tied in all of this. I heard what you did at the granary. You're fighting for good, and that's a rare thing. But I can't exactly hand out a ribbon and the key to the city. Regardless, you have my thanks. And speaking of thanks, Mayor Ipyong of Grand Harvest Square wants to talk to you. You should go and see him. We'll mop up here while you head to the village. And try not to beat anybody up on your way there. More paperwork from me. Check to see if that one's dead.
I have grave news, warrior.
You big bully! Get away from me! I'm not letting you have my
Give me your
dolly!
dolly, or Yun-san will come get you.
You big bully! Get away from me! I'm not letting...
Give me your dolly, or Yun-san will come get you.
You big bully! Get away! Don't mess with me! I've got my own bodyguard! You got here at just the right time, warrior. He's always been a bully. Thinks he's gonna be a Hao. They're a bad gang in Zaiwei. If you'd been just a minute later, I would have had to give him a busted lip. The crying usually works, but he's been an extra big creep lately. And what was he saying? Something about Yun Sang being in the House Society? That's a new one. I never heard him say that. I don't know. I've heard other people say that, I guess. I guess you could ask the mayor when he comes back. Yeah, he should be back in a minute. Oh, there he is. Hi, Mayor Ipyong. And thank you for finding my father. We got to have a late lunch and everything.
There you are, warrior.
I'll
I
let you
hope
grown-ups
you come
talk.
back.
Bye now.
Sopong and Daljin have both told of your bravery and generosity. You have been a great help to us, more helpful than the Talus army at any rate. And Sopong told me that you defeated Doran and Maung San in your quest to find information on Yun Sang. Is that true? Heavens bless you, what a feat. Did you find any information on Yun Sang? That is most unfortunate, and I have nothing to tell you. If there weren't so many people injured here, both militia and villagers, I'd be able to help you more with information. In fact, we need medicine very desperately. With the supply lines disrupted by the Lumang, our provisions are dwindling. Which brings me to this. Yu-Chun is looking for Yun Sang and has all the resources of the Talos army behind him. If you bring us the medicine, I'll make note of his movements. Splendid. The medicine that we need is called the Tricolor Pellet and can only be found in Plog Sanctum, which is east of here. When you get there, find Han Young. He will know what you're looking for.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I might be Han Young. Who wants to know? Well, if I was Han Young, and I'm not saying I am, I would have to tell you that tricolor pellets are in high demand, and that those seeking them have to pay handsomely for them. Did Mayor Ipyong send you? He's a very influential and wealthy man. I'm sure he can pay for it. Let's say 5,000 gold? Tricolor pellets take weeks to make. They are distilled from the essence of tricolor Giganura sweat, which is dangerous to obtain. Giganura sleep. No, you're already back. I guess those ploggles and Snapjaw didn't give you any trouble.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've been working so hard out here. Making these tricolor pellets is grueling. Oh, did you bring me more rainbow plants? Great. Now I have to make more tricolor pellets. And I was gonna write a sonnet. Ha, no. That's just what Han Young tells everyone so he can drive up the price. I just take these weeds to a mill and grind them up. It's really hard work, and it's so hot here. But at least he pays me, and the frogs are good company.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Excellent. But I'd feel better if you didn't see where I stashed my goods. Run along and deliver this rainbow plant to Don Yi near the Plog Sanctum. When you come back, I'll have your order ready.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Is the Divine Mandate ritual?
find Han Young? Were you able to get the pellets from Han Young? Very good. I will get these to our doctors at once. What did he ask for them? Oh, never mind. I shouldn't ask such things. But you haggled with him, right? Never mind. Don't worry. The lives of the villagers are my first priority. You've done us a great service. And I have some information for you. I saw Yu Chun run into his office waving an official report around. You should listen in, or get the report. Quickly, warrior, before it's too late.
He's running out of places to hide. Huh? What do you want? When we finish interrogating Maung San, you'll be the first to know. I don't have anything concrete, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. I need evidence. I'm under orders from the Emperor himself not to divulge information that could compromise our efforts to capture Yunsang. You tend to follow those kinds of orders, or wind up with an iron ball around your ankle. I think we're done here. Once Yunsang is in custody, we'll grab a beer. Hell, we'll grab the entire barrel. Let's go!
You have acquired a new quest item.
We've sighted the subject. Meet Dosun at the forward base camp.
Huh? Who are you? I'm sorry, I don't have time for you. I'm meeting someone important. I believe you are mistaken. I've never seen you before in my life. What? This is vital intelligence on a project that he is responsible for.
We've got all we could get here.
He sends some
All
lackey
withdraw.
to do his job?
The Crimson Legion can cry about it later.
Well, neither do I, but how do I know you're not from the Lumang Syndicate? What if you're in the Skyhaven Resistance? No, I really can't. Yu Chun has put me in a bind if he really did send you. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the information if you pass this test. Talus recruits are highly trained. Even if you're just Yu Chun's assistant, I should be able to expect you to accomplish great physical feats. If you're really who you say you are, brave the Soulstone Plains and bring this supply request to the battlefield commander. It's, essential to the war effort. Bring it back and I'll tell you what you need to know. Many people seem to have trouble obtaining the Moonstone powder, so I'm writing this guide to help them out. The actions written in this guide can only be done while wearing your faction uniform. Keep that in mind.
cannot do
closer
that
to
right
target.
now.
I hope you've come here to prove yourself on the battlefield, warrior. The Cerulean Order wages war on us again. Join us! That's the spirit! Now first we'll... Wait, what is that in your hand? A supply request? At this crucial time in battle? Nonsense. And this is clearly a forged document. Dosen put you up to this, didn't he? That play-acting wannabe spy. I'll sign the request, but only so we can catch that rat in his lie. Help me achieve justice by returning the request, and I won't report you for bringing me this obvious forgery. A fair trade, I'd say.
Have you done what I asked? You must truly be a highly skilled warrior, and most certainly one of Yu Chun's assistants. I sent a letter to Yu Chun because I had heard rumors of Yunsang's sightings all over the Sky Petal Plains. My sources have recorded sightings of Yunsang at 5 different locations. 5. Of course, Yu Chun will have to narrow it down. He's been seen at the Lumang Stronghold, the Lumang Den, the Soulstone Plains, the Plog Sanctum, and the secret criminal hideout the Hao call Just a Cave. I bet they think they're very funny thinking that one up. Yes, the Hao think they're very clever. It's their secret site where they meet to gamble and carouse. It's not a well-kept secret, and I doubt he would be there. Really? That's strange. Perhaps it is true, but I think that would be a waste of time for Yu Chun. Oh, I would start at the Lumang Stronghold and Lumang Den. That makes the most sense. I mean, what are the odds he's in just a cave? Yunsang's not really the type, I don't think. And it would be very public. Thank you, and please give him my regards. Oh, and tell him this. If he goes to just a cave, he'll probably meet Do Ki-chun. He'll try to gamble with him. Tell him not to. It's a trap.
Okay, next time we'll try to head on to Just a Cave.